Welcome back to Top 5 Repairs. How do you know you have a bad transmission cooler and it's time to replace it? The transmission cooler is usually located on the front end of the vehicle or on the bottom end of the vehicle. Now, the transmission cooler can be cooled by coolant or it can be built together with the radiator, and again, it is cooled by coolant. There are two different types of transmission cooler. One is going to be air cooled and the second one is going to be cooled by antifreeze. The one that is cooled by air, the transmission cooler, is going to be mounted right in front of the radiator. What I have here is the transmission cooler that is cooled by antifreeze. You see this part here and here? That is the transmission hose. That is going to be the inlet and outlet hose. If you look at this part here and here, that is going to be the inlet and outlet for the antifreeze. What I have here is the radiator and transmission cooler built together as one assembly. This part here is where the antifreeze or coolant is going to flow through, and this part here and this part here is the transmission line, and that's where the transmission fluid is going to flow through. If you have a transmission cooler cooled by air, that means there is no coolant line or coolant hose going to that transmission cooler. Most likely, that transmission cooler is going to be located right in front of the radiator and condenser. How do you know you got a bad transmission cooler and it's time to replace it? The first sign is the transmission warning light is going to turn on and your transmission is going to overheat and you're going to notice performance issue. For example, you might notice the transmission may start to slip, and you may notice that the transmission is going to have a difficult time shifting gears. If your transmission is overheating caused by a failed transmission cooler, your vehicle can be stuck in limp mode. Limp mode is a safety feature where you cannot go faster than 35 miles per hour and you'll be stuck in second gear. The next sign is going to be burning smell. If your transmission starts to overheat, it can cause a lot of internal components, such as this clutch pack, to start to overheat, and it can produce a burning smell. If your transmission cooler is cooled by antifreeze, and when the transmission cooler fails, it can cause antifreeze and transmission fluid to mix together, and it can cause a foamy, strawberry milk-like shake consistency. Before replacing your transmission cooler, make sure the transmission line and the coolant line is not leaking. I hope you found this video useful. As always, thank you for watching and subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.